I'm going to show you why you're trapped in your small business, in your service business. Why I'm trapped, why we're all trapped in a sense. But if we see it as a trap, then we don't see it as an opportunity, and then we are trapped because of the thought construct. Okay? So I'm going to draw out a budget here, and you can stick with me. And this is why it's so important to be very conscious around not building a life. And I'm not saying there's anything wrong with this, because we're all humans, right? We weren't born into a world of understanding commerce and math. We didn't come out of the womb being taught budgets and accounting and shit. So what happens is you build a life, you got a house, you got kids, you got all these obligations before you learn. And that's why you're so busy you can't even get it together, and you're working yourself into the ground, into burnout. Okay, so check this out. So first I'm going to go through just very rough personal expenses. Let's say you got $1,000 a month for your rent. If you got business lines, you got a lot of business phones, I don't know, let's say you got $300 a month as your cell phone. I got Metro PCS, I got 8 phones for $5. I don't know, it doesn't matter, listen. Let's say you got gas in your house, it's $100. You got electricity, $100. You got grocery, $1,000 a month to feed you and your family, toilet paper, paper towel, Kleenex, soap, fabric softener, dish soap, laundry detergent, all that shit. Okay? Now let's say you got health insurance, which you probably don't. Let's say it's cheap. Let's say it's only $500 a month. Okay, let's say you got gas in your vehicles. Gas, let's say it's cheap. It's $200 a month, personally. Let's say you got, I don't know, you can look at all the crap that pops up in dental bills and just emergencies, and then lump Christmas and all that into $500 a month. We'll just put an X there. So gas, phone, electric, I'm missing one, cable and internet, okay? Internet, $100 a month. What else am I missing here? Car payment. I don't know what your car payment is. Let's say you got a car payment. $400 a month. Truck, car, or you got a piece of crap that keeps breaking down and it's cost you $400 a month. Okay? So lumping here, not including personal taxes. Let's say you're talking $1,000 a month. Oh, I can get out of here.
Oh, whoop, you're on video, sorry.
No, it's fine. So you got 1, 13, 14, 15, 25, 3,000, 32, 37, 38, 42, 5,200 a month.
Just let me know when he's done.
Okay, 5,200 a month. And we could very easily round that up to $6,000. 6,000 a month. Okay, that's what it costs for you to survive. Okay, we go over here, you got business expenses. I don't know how many employees you got, but let's just say you've got 2 employees out in the field. They're costing you $15 an hour plus taxes, work comp, insurance, all the crap. It's $20 an hour. Okay, so on average they're costing you, let's say they cost you $150 a day each. But it's 20 working days. Well, I would go by the day. So 150. You got somebody in the office answering phone calls, right? Then you got associated expenses with your business, 150. Another 50. And then 150 goes to you. You got overhead, you got taxes, you got marketing, you got breakdowns, you got equipment, you got debt. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 900. You know, I could even add another 100 in there. Where's the thing at? 1,000. $1,000 a day in a revenue at a 15% profit margin makes you $150 a day is pretty much what you're going to put in your pocket off of $1,000 in revenue. So that means broken down into an 8-hour workday. Let's say a 10-hour workday. You got to do $100 an hour every single hour, no matter when they're on a job or not. Doesn't matter. So that means if you can only fit 2 jobs in one day, you got to do 500 in the morning before lunch, 500 in the afternoon after lunch. Period. So you got 500, 500. You will never get out of the trap of doing everything in your business and get to the point where you can have a crew out working. Somebody in the office answering the phones while you're out closing jobs and doing sales and marketing or whatever, and it's working. You'll burn yourself into the ground because you're only going to make, I mean, what do you really put in your pocket? $100 a day per crew. So if you want to make $500 a day, you need 5 crews. And at that point, now your variable costs go up because you got more marketing. You need somebody else in the office now. So you need another 150 a day, somebody in the office, somebody out in the field helping with all that. So now instead of making $500 a day, you're probably making, I haven't done this yet, $300 a day. Saying you don't get any lawsuits or something doesn't happen or somebody driving one of your vehicles doesn't crash into somebody because they're texting and driving or saying like something doesn't put you in a courtroom. One thing after another is blowing up for $300 a day. You could literally go out by yourself in your business, or maybe you and one other guy be doing everything yourself if your pricing is right, and you could literally put in your pocket $500 a day every single day, $300 to $500 a day in your pocket, right? So you could pull $1,200, $1,500 a week. But as soon as you remove yourself out of the field, boom, if you're doing it legitimately, which you better be because your ass is on the line, don't do it illegitimately. If you want to start doing all this, your profit margin just crashes. So that's why I was talking about at the beginning of the video, if you built the whole life up, now you have to go in reverse. You have to go to your wife and your kids and people and say, listen, we're moving down to a small 1-bedroom apartment. We're getting rid of everything. We're going to move into a trailer. We're going to eat peanut butter and jelly sandwiches for the next 5 years. And goodbye to everything. You can, I'm not going to say anything else because the numbers don't lie. And at any time, in any day, if you're not doing $1,000 a day, 500 in the morning, 500 in the afternoon, you're going in negative now. Now you're paying to run. You've created a monster. So you better be damn clear and have your pricing damn clear before you attempt to do any of these things. So if you're a very small business or you're a solo operator or whatever, small fry business, maybe you got a couple people work for you, I think that it's imperative to get all this shit worked out and very fine, like your QuickBooks better, everything better be just like lined up and you got it before you start to scale up, because you're scaling on a house of sand, on a house of cards. It's not made of bricks. And if you don't understand this shit, which I'm learning right now, that's what I'm talking about, because I'm learning all this stuff, right? It's clear to me that I don't know all this stuff yet. That's why I'm not trying to scale my business, because I tried before to scale my business and it was falling apart like helter skelter. It was a nightmare and I was terrified because I didn't understand all this stuff. All right, that's pretty general, but all right, my friend. So you're gonna have, $1,000 a day, $30K a month, and that doesn't even include, like, remember what I said here, you're gonna make $100 a day? All this goes, you're homeless, you're living in a tin, in a soup can, right? So you're gonna have to do about $40,000 a month, which is, what's that, $1,250 a day? So however you're gonna figure that out, just let that stew in with what you're currently doing and think about it. Can you now go to your existing customers and tell them it's going to be 5 times the amount to do the same exact service? Can you? Can you? Or you're gonna have to scale up the business past, what is it, 750,000 or whatever that revenue mark is, until the fulcrum tilts and you get your time back and your money back. I don't know. Peace.